Some people say that Canada is a racist society, like the States. I disagree with that. But there are racists in Canada. We do not have a society based on segregation, but there are racists. Wendy Tanaka joins me now to talk about this because I want to put the question to you. Do you think, from your own experience, that Canada is a racist society?
Personally, being a fourth-generation Canadian, I haven't experienced it to the level that maybe my parents have.
You have not?
No.
But I mean, you have some Oriental Asian features. Yes. But your family's been here for over 100 years. And so you haven't experienced it. But do you see other people in the Asian community experiencing it?
Not a good question for me. I guess with my history being a Japanese Canadian, we integrated more into the Canadian society. After the internment, Japanese Canadians decided they would never, they assimilated. They didn't
want to hold themselves apart,
no,
so they assimilated.
Assimilated into the rest of the Canadian, community. I'm thinking that different ethnic groups that stay more together and
yes.
hang around together more may feel more isolated than.
So what you're telling me, though, is that over time, though, when groups dissipate, because I know that in the 60s, non-Italian Canadians were worried about the Italians coming here. I saw a letter that was written to my dad. He was a minister, and he was very much against racism. And the woman says, yes, but those Italians are papists. And they're saying it's terrible. And yet, you know, the Italian community now is Canadian. Mm-hmm. It's not separate and apart. Mm-hmm. So that's part of it, is to assimilate it. That's the word that you picked up. Mm-hmm. And so do you think that overall that Canadian society, there are racists, there are terrible people around, but it's not. The society is, or is it racist?
There are racist people. I'm not going to say there aren't.
No, there are racist people. I'll say that, proclaim that. There's no question about it. But we don't have I'll put this to you, we don't have a society that was based on racism as it was in the States. We don't have, there are some degrees of slavery, so the indigenous people had slavery. So
yeah.
I'm just saying that, to my mind, we have racists, but you don't experience it.
Not at the level that other people do. Now, whether it's a newer Canadian,
maybe first generation.
And I don't know if people can tell by the language or an accent or mannerisms or people. I think what it is, people accept more if you are more Canadianized.
Well spoken. 3 minutes. Justin Trudeau is now on the record as saying that social media is destabilizing, and he wants to bring in censorship to determine what can be put on and not on social media. That is wrong. Please support this station, and please add your address so I can write you a letter and thank you for supporting freedom of speech.